Historical economic crises, such as the dramatic default of the US on gold in 1971, unveil patterns that reverberate through the global economy. But what can we learn from these recurring scenarios? Understanding these patterns may illuminate the shadows of future trends. Ray Dalio's unexpected adventures in the stock market during these tumultuous economic shifts reveal the unpredictable nature of market reactions to currency devaluation. What do these surprises tell us about financial decision-making? They underscore the critical need for historical context when navigating the treacherous waters of finance. The dramatic shift from gold to paper money marks a pivotal transformation in monetary policy. This monumental change permits governments to expand their spending without a corresponding increase in wealth. But what are the implications for economic stability and inflation? The answer holds profound significance. Investing in stocks, gold, and commodities during monetary crises emerges as a lifeline for maintaining wealth. This time-tested strategy finds validation in the annals of history, particularly during economic turmoil like that of 2008 and 2020. Can it withstand future storms? As wealth gaps widen and internal conflicts rise, history reveals a tendency towards political polarization and social unrest. But how can we harness these insights to navigate today's politically charged landscapes? Understanding these dynamics is more crucial than ever. World orders, whether internal or external, face seismic shifts following significant conflicts. Take, for instance, the American Revolution and World War II. Both events illustrate how revolutionary forces birth new orders. But what does this mean for current global structures? Empires experience overlapping cycles that span roughly 250 years, characterized by transitional periods rife with conflict as leading powers wane. This historical lens offers a powerful perspective on today's global dynamics. Are we on the brink of another cycle? The cycle of an empire often begins post-conflict, ushering in an era of peace and prosperity. Yet, such tranquility can pave the way for financial bubbles. What then becomes of the powers that rise on the backs of these bubbles? The eventual decline may not be far behind. During prosperous times, wealth distribution tends to skew unevenly, igniting tensions between various socio-economic classes. This simmering discord can spiral into revolutions, further destabilizing an empire's grip on power. How does this cycle perpetuate? Leadership emerges as a linchpin for empires, where revolutionary figures consolidate power, craft systems, and appoint successors to ensure lasting stability. Yet, can such leaderships maintain peace and prosperity in the face of mounting pressures? Education stands as a cornerstone in a nation's developmental journey. It nurtures strong character, civility, and a diligent work ethic, all essential for forging a cohesive and productive society. But are we investing enough in education for future resilience? Robust capital markets, encompassing stock and bond markets, play a vital role in converting savings into investments, fueling innovation within empires. The legacy of the Dutch East India Company serves as a striking example. How has this shaped economic trajectories? Possessing a reserve currency conveys a unique advantage, allowing countries to borrow with relative ease. However, this privilege can foster financial bubbles that threaten economic stability. Is history repeating itself in this regard? Economic success often elevates living standards, yet it can also lead to escalated costs and diminished competitiveness on the world stage. Are these signs inevitably leading to decline? Within societies, widening wealth gaps spawn resentments that fester over time, particularly when the majority experience rising living standards. This mounting tension can culminate in social conflict. How can societies preemptively address these divisions? The cycle of borrowing from impoverished nations by affluent empires mirrors historical shifts in wealth and power dynamics, as illustrated by the legacies of the British and Dutch empires. What does this spell for the future of economic control? Political extremism often arises from internal economic struggles, giving birth to populist movements from both ends of the political spectrum. These movements react to growing disparities and social unrest. Is a new wave of change on the horizon? Revolutionary histories reveal the varying degrees of violence associated with efforts towards wealth redistribution, some transitions peaceful, others marred by upheaval. What lasting scars do these conflicts leave on the empire's internal order? Poor economic conditions frequently ignite disputes over wealth and power, potentially escalating into full-blown wars, which impose staggering costs on the empires entangled within. Can these patterns be disrupted? Take the historical lessons of the Dutch and British empires, where mismanagement of debts post-war often precipitated their decline. How can modern societies learn from their missteps? To secure continued success, empires must prioritize earning more than they expend, cultivating positive relationships among citizens. Can they adapt and thrive amid the challenges that lie ahead?